So welcome back to Guzzi Land, and this is Sasha the Guzzi Dog. What's happening today, Sasha? We grinding in valves? I think we are. Good girl. Okay, so this is what me and Sasha have been doing today. We've been grinding in the valves on the jolly old Eldorado. I just finished working on the exhaust valve there. Don't know if you remember, but this was the original. It looked like the engine had been parked with this exhaust valve open. You can see that big pit there. And there's also a tiny chunk missing. Where is it? Right there. So I didn't want to use that again. I guess if I had a cutting machine I might have had a go at it, but I haven't got a valve face grinding machine. So this is the new valve. They're not too expensive. What was it, $24 or something US? It's not too bad. One good thing about these engines, they've only got 4 valves. So you've only got 4 to worry about. An 8-valve engine, you would have twice as many. Okay, so the area that was corroded was up here, and I ground it a little bit, and I think I got away with it. If I had to grind it anymore, I would have had to have the valve seats recut. You notice that they are recessed anyway, just a little. So I'm assuming that's how they come from the factory, and I'm not too worried about it. There's quite a flat face from there to the area that I've ground. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to go with that. I think that's about the ideal width for an exhaust valve. Now, when it comes to grinding in valves, I used to use one of those rubber sticky things, and to be honest, they're a pain in the ass because they never stick for very long. So I just use a cordless drill. I imagine a lot of you will too. But I've seen 1 or 2 guys on the internet and they go freaking crazy with this damn thing. But I don't. I just leave her go like that. Lift her up once in a while. And then reverse. But because I'm filming one-handed, I can't really show you what I do, but I do stick a finger or a thumb on top of the valve and give it a bit of pressure. I mean, and you just have to go steady. You don't have to go nuts. And the reason you don't want to go nuts is valve grinding paste sometimes has a coarse bit in it, and if you go nuts and put a lot of speed and a lot of pressure on, you're going to grind a groove into it instead of grinding a nice smooth face. So just keep lifting it up. Like that, and then reverse the direction, and you'd be amazed, it does not take very long at all. And then when it comes to paste, I've seen people, this is the valve grinding paste that I use. Can't find any fine and coarse, but I always just use the fine anyway, and this looks pretty fine stuff. Seems to work good. Now when I put paste on the valve, I just put it in a few spots like that. I don't dip the damn thing in, and I don't smother it. I just put enough on. And then when I've ground this for a couple, for 35, 40 seconds, pull the valve out and I wipe it off and I have a look, and then I go again. And then when I've done all that, when I've ground it into my satisfaction, then I give it a few spins with metal polish as well, just to help it a little. And then the test then is, some people will put the valves in and then fill the head up with gasoline. I've done that. But I remember reading in the old Motorcycle Mechanics magazine back in the 70s, the way to do it was to fill the ports with paraffin or kerosene. Obviously tip them up so this face is vertical. And if it'll hold back paraffin for 20 minutes, it's good. And then flip it over and do the exhaust ports as well. If you'll hold back paraffin for 20 minutes, it's good. Yeah, and I think it's a better way to do it, because if I was to fill this with gasoline, there wouldn't be much pressure of fluid at the top of the valve face here. But doing it the other way, then you get equal pressure all around the valve. So there we are. That is tips and tricks for grinding in valves, I guess. Oh, and be very gentle with the head. I just used a little bronze brush on the drill just to clean the carbon off. Softened it with a bit of solvent first. Can't really say any more. So there we go. Look after one another. Take care of yourselves. Ride your Guzzis when you can. Keep the rubber side down. So it's goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from Sasha, the Guzzi dog. Goodbye.